Welcome to Daily IQ. Today 28th August 2024. In this video, I will teach you top 20 current affairs MCQ with detailed explanation. Question number 1. Which state became India's first to adopt the unified pension scheme? Answer is Maharashtra. The Maharashtra Cabinet on 25th August approved the central government's unified pension scheme, becoming the first state to do so, and just within 24 hours of Modi government's announcement. The Union government on 24th August had approved the unified pension scheme, aiming to provide major benefit for 23 lakh central government employees, which will take effect from 1st April 2025. Question number 2. Anand Kumar has been selected as tourism ambassador of which country? Answer is South Korea. Anand Kumar, the founder of Super 30, was appointed as the ambassador of Korean Tourism 2024 at a special event in Seoul in South Korea. Anand Kumar is an Indian mathematics educator, best known for his Super 30 program, which he started in Patna in Bihar in 2002. In 2023, he was awarded the Padma Shri, the country's fourth highest civilian award by the Government of India, for his contributions in the fields of literature and education. Question number 3. How many new districts has the central government announced to create in Ladakh? Answer is 5 districts. Ministry of Home Affairs on 26 August announced creation of 5 new districts in the Union Territory of Ladakh, including 3 in Leh and 2 in Kargil. Newly created districts include Sham, Nubra and Changathang, all in Leh district, and Ziskar and Dras in Kargil district. Presently, the Ladakh Union Territory created on 5 August 2019, after being separated from Jammu and Kashmir, has 2 districts only including Leh and Kargil. Total number of districts has now gone up to 7. Question number 4. What is the title given to the women earning more than 1 lakh rupees per year? Answer is Lakhpati Didis. On 25 August 2024, Prime Minister Narendra Modi distributed certificates to 11 lakh new Lakhpati Didis at Jalgaon in Maharashtra. On the occasion, the Prime Minister also released a revolving fund of 2,500 crore rupees that would benefit about 48 lakh members of 4.3 lakh self-help groups. A Lakhpati Didi is a self-help group member whose annual household income is more than rupees 1 lakh. Question number 5. Who has been re-elected as the national president of Lok Janshakti Party? Answer is Chirag Paswan. Union Minister Chirag Paswan was on 25 August re-elected as the national president of Lok Janshakti Party for the next 5 years. The Lok Janshakti Party was a state political party mainly based in the state of Bihar. The party was formed in 2000 when Ram Vilas Paswan split from Janata Dal. The party had a considerable following amongst Dalits in Bihar. Question number 6. Which state government has launched the Mukhya Mantri Sukh Shiksha Yojana? Answer is Himachal Pradesh. The Himachal Pradesh Cabinet has approved a new scheme, Mukhya Mantri Sukh Shiksha Yojana, with financial outlay of 53.21 crore rupees. The scheme aims to provide financial support to identified socially and economically vulnerable women and parents of disabled children. Apart from this, children whose parents are disabled will be eligible for the scheme. Question number 7. The 24th International Mother Teresa Awards took place in. Answer is Dubai. The 24th edition of International Mother Teresa Awards ceremony took place on 26 August 2024 at Millennium Plaza, Dubai, marking the 114th birth anniversary of Mother Teresa. Organized by the All India Minority and Weaker Sections Council, this event was held outside India for only the second time. The awards, established after Mother Teresa's passing in 1997, recognized exceptional individuals who have made significant contributions in various fields. Question number 8. Which state in India reported bird flu in chickens in August 2024? Answer is Odisha. The recent case of bird flu was reported from a poultry farm in Pipili town, located in the Puri district of Odisha. The authorities have killed more than 11,700 chickens after detecting the H5N1 strain of avian influenza. The first case of an avian influenza virus A H5N1 outbreak in India was reported in February 2006 in a poultry farm in Nawapur Tehsil in Nandurbar district of Maharashtra. Question number 9. Recently, which country has passed the Right to Disconnect Act? Answer is Australia. A new law has been passed in Australia that will be effective in all workspaces from 26 August. The Fair Work Amendment, Right to Disconnect Act was passed by Parliament and take effect on 26 August. Australia's right to disconnect laws are designed to give employees the legal right to disconnect from work-related communications outside of their regular working hours. Question number 10. Who was appointed as the chairman of the Texas Economic Development Corporation? Answer is Arun Agrawal. Arun Agrawal, a Dallas-based Indian-American entrepreneur, has been appointed as chairman of the Texas Economic Development Corporation by Governor Greg Abbott. His role will focus on promoting Texas as a top business destination globally, leveraging his extensive business experience. Question number 11. Who has been appointed as chairperson of the NASSCOM? Answer is Sindhu Gangadharan. Sindhu Gangadharan, the managing director of SAP Labs India, has been appointed as the new chairperson of National Association of Software and Service Companies, NASSCOM. Gangadharan succeeds Rajesh Nambiar, who has been appointed as the NASSCOM president designate. Sindhu Gangadharan is also a board member of Siemens India and Titan Company, and she serves on the steering committee of the Indo-German Chamber of Commerce. Question number 12. Recently, which state has officially recorded the presence of Mithun for the first time? Answer is Assam. In a groundbreaking development, the state of Assam has officially recorded the presence of Mithun for the first time. Mithun is the state animal of Arunachal Pradesh and Nagaland and found also in the hills of Mizoram and Manipur. According to the last census conducted in 2019, India has a Mithun population of 3,86,311. The Food Safety and Standards Authority of India recognized Mithun as a meat animal on 1 September 2023. Question number 13. Who has introduced Aranya, an advanced afforestation initiative in Bihar? Answer is BPCL. Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, BPCL, has introduced an advanced afforestation initiative named Aranya in Bihar, utilizing drone technology for aerial seeding. This project aims to enhance the state's green cover by deploying 100,000 seed balls across 50 hectares in 3 targeted forest regions. Question number 14. Which country will re-implement the compulsory military service? Answer is Croatia. Croatia will reintroduce a 2-month compulsory military service starting 1st January 2025, the country's defense minister, Ivan Anušić, announced. The last conscription in Croatia was carried out in 2008, after which the country operated a voluntary system of military service. This comes amid heightened tensions in Europe after Russia launched a full-scale war against Ukraine, as well as a military buildup in the Balkans. Question number 15. Statue of Union, a 90 feet high bronze statue of Hanumanji, recently inaugurated in. Answer is USA. A massive 90-foot tall statue of Lord Hanuman was unveiled at a Pran Pratishtha ceremony in Houston in USA. Named the Statue of Union, it is the embodiment of strength, devotion, and selfless service, all qualities associated with Hanumanji and his role in reuniting Lord Ram and Sita. This is the third tallest statue in the United States, trailing only the 151-foot-tall Statue of Liberty in New York and the 110-foot-tall Pegasus and Dragon statue in Hallandale Beach in Florida. Question number 16. Farooq Ahmed become the new president of which country's cricket board? Answer is Bangladesh. Farooq Ahmed has become the new president of the Bangladesh Cricket Board, following Najmul Hasan's resignation. Farooq is the first Bangladesh Cricket Board president to have played any competitive cricket. He played 7 ODIs between 1988 and 1999 and led Bangladesh in the ICC Trophy in 1994. Question number 17. Which state has become India's first to notify rules for issuing online summons and warrants? Answer is Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh has achieved a significant milestone by becoming the first state in India to formalize rules allowing the digital issuance of summons and warrants. This pioneering initiative permits the use of electronic methods such as email, messaging apps like WhatsApp, and text messages in its judicial processes. Question number 18. Who has recently launched the Create in India Challenge Season 1? Answer is Ashwini Vaishnav. The Union Minister of Information and Broadcasting, Ashwini Vaishnav, launched the first season of the Create in India Challenge as part of the upcoming World Audio Visual and Entertainment Summit, WAVES 2024 in Goa. The challenge features 25 competitions across various creative disciplines like animation, filmmaking, gaming, music, and visual arts, organized by industry associations. WAVES 2024, scheduled in November 2024. Question number 19. In which state has launched the Arambh program to promote early childhood education? Answer is Punjab. In Punjab, the Arambh program, aimed at enhancing early childhood education, has been launched. The activities provided to parents and educators will be aligned with the state's curriculum. Arambh is grounded in the key principles of the National Education Policy 2020 and aligns with national initiatives like the Foundational, Aadharshala, and Poshan Bhi Padhai Bhi training curriculum. Question number 20. World Water Week is observed every year on. Answer is last week of August. World Water Week is annually observed across the globe during the last week of August to address critical water-related challenges, including access to clean water, sanitation, water management, and sustainability. The theme of the 2024 World Water Week conference is Bridging Borders, Water for a Peaceful and Sustainable Future. World Water Week 2024 takes place from 25 to 29th August 2024. Thanks for watching full video. You can join in our membership plan for daily, weekly and monthly current affairs PDFs. Please contact me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is 9700200378.